Imagine this. You're navigating the brightly lit aisles of your local grocery store, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and choices. Picture yourself in the cereal aisle, a seemingly mundane decision awaiting you. It's a quiet Tuesday morning. The store is relatively empty. A peaceful calm hangs in the air. You're casually choosing between granola and bran flakes, a simple, everyday task, nothing unusual or alarming about it. Just another item on your shopping list. Suddenly, without warning, a flicker of panic ignites in your chest, seemingly out of nowhere. Your heart races uncontrollably, palms sweat profusely, a cold, clammy sensation spreading through your hands. The world around you blurs, colors become indistinct, and your vision tunnels. There's no real danger present, no immediate threat to your safety, but your body screams otherwise, reacting as if you were facing a life or death situation. Every nerve is on high alert. This is anxiety, a private storm brewing within that can strike anywhere, anytime without invitation or predictability. It's an ambush of the mind and body. Your breath shortens, becoming shallow and rapid. You grip the cart with white knuckles, desperately trying to steady yourself, seeking some anchor in the overwhelming sensation. Logic tells you it's just a grocery store, a familiar and safe environment, but instinct screams that the world is ending, that imminent danger is lurking around every corner. The contrast between the calm, ordinary reality outside and the internal chaos raging inside is staggering, a disorienting and terrifying disconnect. You might abandon your cart, overwhelmed and desperate to escape or freeze in place, paralyzed by fear, repeating silently or aloud, "You are safe, you are okay, this will pass," clinging to those words like a lifeline. Anxiety has the power to turn the familiar into the frightening, twisting your perception of reality, hijacking your senses and distorting your perception of the world around you. It's more than just simple worry or unease, it's a complete physical and emotional takeover, a hijacking of your mind and body. For some, this internal alarm never stops blaring, a constant state of heightened alert, making daily life a relentless series of perceived threats and challenges. The journey back to a state of calm and normalcy often feels endless and arduous. This is how anxiety often introduces itself. Sudden, overwhelming in its intensity, and profoundly isolating, leaving you feeling utterly alone in your experience. It doesn't need a logical reason or trigger, it just appears, often in the quietest, most unexpected moments, shattering the peace. Understanding the nature of this experience, recognizing it for what it is the crucial first step towards regaining control and reclaiming your life. Anxiety, in its essence, is a universal emotion, a built-in mechanism meant to protect us from perceived threats. But when this protective mechanism gets stuck in the on position, malfunctioning and misfiring, it transforms ordinary, everyday life into a constant battleground, a relentless struggle against your own mind. Recognizing the storm for what it is, acknowledging its presence without judgment, is the essential first step in learning how to weather it, how to navigate its turbulent forces and emerge stronger on the other side. Remember, you're not alone in this struggle. Millions of people experience anxiety in various forms. There is a way back to solid ground, a path towards reclaiming your peace and stability. So, what exactly is anxiety? It's a term we hear often, but what does it truly mean on a fundamental level? Let's delve into the core of this feeling and understand its various facets. At its heart, it's your body's natural response to stress, a survival mechanism honed over millennia. It's a deeply ingrained reaction designed to protect you from perceived threats. It manifests as a sense of fear or apprehension about what's ahead, a feeling that something uncertain or potentially negative is looming. This anticipation can be both subtle and overwhelming. Think of those butterflies fluttering in your stomach before a big event, a presentation, a performance, or even a first date. That's anxiety in action, a surge of nervous energy preparing you to face the challenge ahead. It's a physical manifestation of your body gearing up. Now, it's important to distinguish anxiety from fear. Unlike fear, which is a direct reaction to immediate, tangible threats, like a car swerving into your lane, anxiety is more often worry about what happened, a focus on potential future events and their possible negative outcomes. For most people, this feeling is temporary, a passing phase that subsides once the event or situation has passed. But for some individuals, this feeling lingers, becoming persistent and overwhelming, ultimately developing into what we recognize as an anxiety disorder. Imagine a smoke detector that's overly sensitive, going off every time you make toast, even when there's no real fire. The symptoms experienced are very real. A racing heart that pounds in your chest, shaky hands that make it difficult to perform simple tasks, and a pervasive sense of fatigue that drains your energy. You might also experience stomach issues, digestive problems, and persistent trouble sleeping, leaving you feeling restless and unrefreshed. Anxiety essentially puts your body on high alert, constantly scanning for potential dangers, even when you're in a perfectly safe environment and there's no real threat present. Emotionally, it's more than just simple worry or concern. It can manifest as a sense of impending doom, a feeling that something terrible is about to happen, even without any clear reason. You might also experience increased irritability, feeling easily agitated and significant trouble concentrating, making it difficult to focus on tasks. This constant state of vigilance and heightened awareness is incredibly exhausting, both mentally and physically. It's crucial to remember that these symptoms aren't imagined or all in your head. They're very real physical responses triggered by your body's complex stress response system. Recognizing and acknowledging these symptoms is the crucial first step towards effectively managing them and regaining control over your well-being. Remember, experiencing anxiety isn't a sign of weakness or a personal failing. It's simply your body's alarm system, a protective mechanism that's become overactive. Understanding how anxiety works and what triggers it empowers you to take back control and manage its impact on your life. And always remember, you're definitely not alone in feeling this way. Many others share similar experiences and are navigating their own journeys with anxiety. To understand anxiety, look at our ancient fight-or-flight response. This system evolved to protect us from real danger, like a saber-toothed tiger. The amygdala triggers adrenaline and cortisol, priming us to act. Heart races, muscles tense, digestion slows. Your body is ready for survival. But today, our brains can't always tell the difference between real and imagined threats. A work deadline can trigger the same response as a predator. For those with anxiety, this alarm system is stuck on high alert. It's not a flaw. It's biology working overtime in a modern world. Understanding this helps us approach anxiety with compassion. Living with anxiety can often feel like navigating life on hard mode. It's a constant state of heightened awareness, where every challenge seems magnified and every decision carries extra weight. It's like life with the volume cranked up, where even the smallest sounds can feel overwhelming. You wake up already exhausted, as if you haven't slept at all. Your mind is already racing with worries, planning for potential problems, and replaying past events. Simple tasks feel overwhelming, like climbing a mountain when you barely have the energy to stand. Your body is tense, restless, constantly on edge, as if bracing for impact. At work, your thoughts spiral, creating worst-case scenarios and fueling self-doubt. Every interaction is overanalyzed, searching for hidden meanings and potential judgment. Anxiety drains your energy, leaving you feeling depleted and unable to focus, making you fidget, unable to sit still, a physical manifestation of your inner turmoil. And lose your appetite, because even the thought of food feels like another burden. Social moments feel like minefields, filled with potential for awkwardness and missteps. And by day's end, you're completely depleted, with nothing left to give. Sleep doesn't bring relief. It's just another battleground for your anxious thoughts. Worries replay on a loop, keeping you trapped in a cycle of sleeplessness and dread. The cycle repeats day after day with no end in sight, turning ordinary days into extraordinary challenges, making it difficult to find joy or peace. This is the reality for many, a silent struggle that often goes unseen. Wired, always on high alert. Tired but unable to truly rest, always on guard, waiting for the next wave of anxiety to hit. But recognizing the pattern, acknowledging the presence of anxiety, is the first step to breaking it, to reclaiming your life from its grip. You're not failing, you're not weak. You're coping with a relentless alarm system that's constantly misfiring. There are ways to quiet the noise, to recalibrate the alarm, and to find moments of peace amidst the chaos. You're not alone in this daily struggle, and there is hope for a brighter, calmer future. Anxiety is an evolutionary feature, not a flaw. Our ancestors survived by being cautious and anticipating threats. The anxious gene helped us plan, prepare, and stay safe. Today, our brains still scan for danger, but the threats are often psychological: deadlines, social pressures, constant news. Our ancient alarm system can't always tell the difference. Understanding this reframes anxiety as an overactive survival tool, not a personal failing. We're not broken, just wired for a world that's changed. We can't rewire our ancient brains, but we can work with them. Physical activity helps burn off stress hormones. Walk, run, move. Fidget tools can channel nervous energy and help you focus. Mindfulness and slow breathing, like box breathing, signal safety to your brain. Mindfulness anchors you in the present, breaking the cycle of worry. Connection is powerful. Share your story with someone you trust. You're not alone. Others understand and can help. Support groups and open conversations break the isolation. Small steps, movement, breath, connection can quiet the storm. It's okay to ask for help. You can learn to calm your alarm system. There's hope, even in the chaos. You have the tools to find your calm. Anxiety can forge unexpected strengths. You may be more empathetic, a better planner, always prepared. Your journey is unique. Be kind to yourself. Share your story. It could help someone else. Community breaks stigma and brings understanding. Professional help and resources are available. Reaching out is strength, not weakness. The goal isn't to eliminate anxiety, but to manage it and live fully. Your anxious heart is also resilient and vigilant. With compassion and connection, you can thrive.